Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster, where we are still inside this, which is probably a really dangerous place to be. It is the mob grinder. We have our wall of pellet guns, which are our emergency kill switch, and we have a set of grinders, which are what we are going to use to kill things, and this one is actually not working. Why is that? Because I did not set it up correctly. That is better. So you can see that I have set up extra tesseracts. I've built a couple more off camera because they take forever to make. So this side is now working, and I've also popped one in the floor down here because now we have stuff to kill any mob which spawns in here, but what we don't have is any way to spawn a mob in here. So that is exactly what we are going to work on this episode. So let us go back upstairs and back into the factory. So as you can, if we can get through the door, as you can probably guess, for the most part, in this mob grinder, we are using Mine Factory Reloaded, and I am going to continue by using it for this. It has a lot of machines which make it extremely efficient at doing anything, really, and they are actually quite cheap, but at this stage of the series, I think it is warranted. The item which we are going to make is this one. This is the auto spawner. What it does is it spawns mobs. It's very simple, although it is quite difficult to make. It needs plastic sheets, some netherwark, magma cream, a machine frame, and emeralds. Now emeralds we are not short of. We are up to 190 because mining machine is going at high speed. We have run out of nether quartz, actually, which is surprising. Right, let us get that out and pop this in. Have I just clicked the wrong one? That's the bioreactor. I want that. We have all the parts already, which surprises me, actually. How much magma cream do we have? One extra bit after that. And nether wart, 14 bits. Okay, that's good. So we have our auto spawner. Perfect. Let us go and pop this down into our basement. Is Terence is going. I thought I saw him out the corner of my eye. So Terence is still doing absolutely fine and still getting in my sugarcane. There's quite a bit up here. Hello, Terence. I get easily distracted, and it's always nice to see him. Right, let's head on down and into here. So I have set up a tesseract down in the floor here. You can see that it receives fluid and energy on frequency 88. Let's put the mob trap, or the auto spawner I should say, on the top. There is our auto spawner. You can see it filled up immediately with 100 mob essence. That's because this one killed a pig and had 100 in it beforehand. It can hold 4,000 millibuckets. It has energy, and it idles just like every single Mine Factory Reloaded thing. It also has a space up here. This is where we are going to tell it what to spawn. But before we can do that, we need a way to get more essence into it. Of course, our essence is stored up here. Now, I don't think a tesseract will automatically suck out of this. I'd be incredibly surprised if it does, but I'm prepared to try. So a mob trap, which simply sends fluids. Okay, that's what I'm asking. That is not draining at all. I saw no reason to think that it would. And this should not have taken any. No, because we should need a fluiduct. So let us go and get one of those from upstairs. Let's go in through this door just for a change and to see me failing at buttons. So fluiducts, we have 5 fluiducts, which should be plenty. I don't know if we will need a servo motor. There should be tons of servo motors. They are called servos, aren't they? I had a load when I was making up the animal pens. They are, but hey, they are so easy to make. Let's just... Oops, I've made 2 stacks by accident. And hop back on down with these. Shut the door for neatness and head in here. No, we're heading down here. Right, let us pop this out and pop it in one space to the side. Let's pop in a fluiduct next to it and set this to pull. Is that draining? I think it is not draining. In that case, do we need a servo motor in here? That is now draining. It has stopped at that level, which should mean that this is full, because it will only drain as long as there is somewhere to go. So this is full, and it's full of energy. That is perfect. And I'll just double check that this isn't draining anymore, because it shouldn't be. No, that is perfect. Brilliant. So we have a spawner. It is full of essence and it is full of energy. The only thing we need to do is tell it what to spawn. How do we tell it what to spawn? The answer are these things, safari nets. It will spawn whatever it finds in a safari net. So I guess the first trick is to go and find something for it to copy, which might be easier said than done. Let us think about what we can use. Obviously it's daytime, so we can't get any mobs. So for demonstration purposes, we will go to our long-suffering pigs. Hello, pigs. Although we have... we've run out of extra pigs, haven't we? So let's get some carrots. Breed up some pigs. Little hearts are not appearing. There we go. So that we still have 2 in here. Oh, one's been sucked straight through, hasn't it? Fine, I shall just have to... Oh, I could take a sheep, couldn't I? No, I'll take a pig. 1 pig. Thank you. Now no harm will come to this pig. We are just going to clone him. So down, down, down we go. We pop this in here, and what should happen is we should pretty soon spawn a pig. Unless this is where I find out, no, there we go, a pig has been spawned, another pig has been spawned, and they start getting killed. Perfect. Unless you are a pig. In which case it is bad. Hello, pig. I will take pig out. Hopefully one has not escaped. But that is all that we have to do. Isn't that easy? That is filling up with more essence, because it always generates a little bit of essence whenever it kills one. Not as much as it takes to create one, otherwise that would be unfair. That is why we built this thing, which is actually getting quite quickly drained. So, why... Well, what's next? We have to choose what to spawn in here, and obviously what we are going to need is one of these reusable safari nets. I have just thought that this thing is going to suck the baby pig through and kill it as soon as it grows up. So let's put it back in there. It will be happy there. So we can spawn anything with that mob spawner, but we need a safari net for each type of thing which we are going to put in. That is going to be a big pain. For one thing, we need a lot of safari nets, and each safari net, if you remember, takes up a ghast tier, so we are going to have to kill a lot of ghasts. We do have, I think we got 3 ghast tiers, which is enough for 2 more safari nets. But, and I'm sure you can see exactly where we are going with this, I can go and put a ghast in one of these safari balls. And that is exactly what I am about to do. I am just going to empty out my inventory. Of everything which I don't need at the minute. Into the safety chest I will put safari net, pigs, and these things which I do not want to lose. Take off my legs, put these in, and get all of this ready. Now I could actually... as always, this feels so slow. My boots are up here charging, they're probably completely charged. And I can just quickly charge up my jetpack and pop all of these on, except for that. I'll just wait for that to charge up to 30,000, which it has. Pop it on, and we can go into the Nether with our safari balls and try and capture a ghast. Now, where is a... There is a linking book to the Nether, which used to sit in that corner, and now it doesn't. So this one goes to the overworld, that one goes to the passive mob trap, that's the one to the Nether. Okay, so... the Nether, this is the one next to the Nether Fort. The Nether Fort is that way. So I shall probably go and see what I can find this way. I do still have my other linking book, yes. Right. Let's see if we can get out of here. Wow, this is a big underground nether fortress, isn't it? Full of lava. Oh, I'm getting nowhere going this way. I'll go out through the open side, I think. Come on. So incredibly fast. Right, now all we have to do is find a ghast. Obviously there's imps there. And pigmen. And let us see what we can see. This may take a little bit of time. What the heck was that? I have no idea, and I don't think I want to know. Ash clouds. Come on, ghasts. Okay, so, ooh. We finally got a ghast, as you might well be able to see. Heck. And it is currently pretty intent on killing me. So, let us very quickly get... Ow. This. Right, where is he? He is there. And let's see what we can do about missing him. That was a creeper. Holy heck. Did I get it? Yes, there we go. A safari net reusable with a ghast. I've actually ended up completely close to the original portal, purely by chance. So let's just get the heck out of there as fast as possible. And we are going to lag terribly in the overworld. And I have lost my bearings, actually. There we go. Just wait for the lag whilst the world re-renders. And let's fly in over the side, just like this. Okay, so we now have our Ghasts. This is perfect. We can now start using it. I will just run back into the factory at incredibly high speeds and get my leggings back on. So where are we? We are in this chest, aren't we? So these can all come off now. Go back into there. And pick these bits back up and put them back on. Okay, so we have a safari net with a Ghast and one with a pig. So, and this could actually be really rather dangerous, but I don't care. I can live for a little bit of danger. What I'm now going to do is pop the Ghast into here and get back out of it. And let us see what happens. There should be enough room in here to spawn a Ghast. There we go. Hello, Ghast. Right in your face. And insta-kill. And another one. Insta-kill. Nice. Any more? Another one. Hello? Hello, you're dead. Okay, so this is working. We are now spawning Ghasts. They are quite big for that room, but they are fitting in it, which is the main thing. Hello, goodbye. So that is good, and because we are behind this, they can't hurt us. Now, how is this draining? It is draining really quite badly. Just as you would expect, this tank has pretty much emptied, actually, which is quite amazing. So it's probably time to get this out. I will have to be very, very careful about that. So we can spawn Ghasts, and if we look in here we should see that we've managed to pick up 14 Ghast tears and 12 gunpowder, which is superb. On the other hand, well, this one is still full of mob essence, actually. Out of interest, are these still have mob essence in? My, that is quite interesting. That means they will actually fill up with mob essence because this is becoming a buffer, so it doesn't go through perfectly neatly. What I really ought to do is take the liquid out of there, put it into there, and then put it back into there. Otherwise there might be some waste. I don't know whether I shall bother with that or not. But irrespective, this technique's work. We've made 17 pork chops and 14 Ghast tears really rather quickly. Now our only remaining problem is that we have to go in there to change over the balls. And as we've already discovered, that is really rather dangerous. It's not something which is very advisable. So we need a way to automatically swap balls in and out, safari nets I should say, so that we can control what is going in and out without having to go into the trap. And that's what we shall work on next time, because that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you once again next time. Goodbye.